My time at Mizzou was really hugely influential. I mean, it's really not an exaggeration to say that I am a composer because I went to Mizzou. Part of getting a composition degree at Mizzou is that you take private lessons with Dr. McKenney. He's one of the composition faculty. He's very laid back in his approach. He's very much a gentle guiding force. And Dr. McKenney was masterful at just being like, well, you know, what if we take it and we do this with it, you know, and it would just open a whole new world. In January of 2014, I had the pleasure of having a piece of mine performed by the St. Louis Symphony. It was a huge honor. When I found out about it, I was just out of my mind. One of the interesting things about my compositional process, and something that I honestly hadn't really thought about much, was that most of my composing, or at least the inspiration, revolves around being in a car. When I was little, my parents would take road trips places, you know, and I'd be in the car for, you know, however many hours, and I'd just kind of sit there, and all of a sudden I'd hear some music. And, you know, I'd kind of make a game out of seeing if I could write a whole piece of music, you know, with multiple parts by the time that we reached the destination. And so I'd be sitting there with this thing in my head, and we get to, you know, say my grandma's house in Illinois, and, you know, I'd jump out of the car, run to her piano, and start playing this music that they never heard before. And in fact, the piece that was performed by the St. Louis Symphony, Ravish and Mayhem, that was how that inspiration came about. As far as the concerts go, it was a blur. I mean, you know, it goes by so fast. First of all, the piece is really short, but then, you know, when you live through it, it's, you know, all of a sudden you're out on stage, you give your bow, and all of a sudden you're done. And it's like, okay, well, now what do I do? One of the huge advantages of having a piece performed by the St. Louis Symphony is that it really opens doors. I was commissioned to write an oboe trio, which comprises the members of the Arkansas Symphony. There are two oboists and their English horn player. They commissioned me to write a trio for them, and it has been programmed on the Arkansas Symphony's River Rhapsodies chamber series, which I'm very much looking forward to. I'm really happy with how the piece turned out, and the oboe trio is doing a fantastic job with it, so I'm really looking forward to that.